right, coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Daniel Hooker. All right, here he is. For my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand his strikes with anybody in the UFC.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range. Good body shot.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard. And all right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts. So he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Hooker. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, arm bar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, this... It's a lightweight bout between Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier.
You ready?
Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building we're in tonight.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chills because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gaethje.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Poirier getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's gonna stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's gonna try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
And there it is!
He's done, he's done.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so...
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this. All right, coming up next, we get to this lightweight tilt between Tony Ferguson and Paul Felder.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities. And this guy has done this tremendously.
And they separate. Bleeding from his cheek now. Irish Dragon gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Nice stick with the right hand.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Oh, that one takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. An attack an armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, that's going to do it, and a quick tap from there as he gets it done by submission.
He got the arm straight. He got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight. Forward! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. Coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Conor McGregor and Kevin Lee. All right, so we get another look here at the Motown.
You ready to fight?
All right, here we go. The wait ends here. Conor McGregor versus Kevin Lee. Of course, Kevin Lee, the former Grand Valley State University wrestler, is at the path of least resistance tonight to try to get in on McGregor and take him down.
Kevin Lee needs to try and fight in the way that Khabib Nurmagomedov did against Conor. Extend the wrestling exchanges and hope that he can secure a takedown to start to wear at the gas tank of McGregor. If he stands in front of him, he will find himself in trouble. Go and wrestle. Use that background to lead to a victory.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Try to establish that jab. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight's standing.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by McGregor. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Oh, right in the mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go on the... All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, big combination of ground and that's gonna do it. That'll do it!
Wow, what a performance!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
So the celebration is... Coming up next, it's a lightweight tilt between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Justin Gaethje.
Ready? Ready to fight? Good.
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down. Oh! So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Well, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Just missed with the left there. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Oh!
He didn't like that left hand. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, close guard now.
Look at him attacking that guillotine. Watch guillotine. He should be defending right now.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
And there it is. let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so what... It's a lightweight bout between Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, here we go. Round one, Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor. Hard to know what Tony's going to do early, late in the fight. Your thoughts on what's in front of McGregor tonight?
You never know what Tony Ferguson's going to do because I don't think Tony Ferguson knows what he's about to do when he steps foot in the octagon. But what I do know is he is an absolute killer. And if Conor McGregor doesn't set the pace early, he's going to find himself getting ran over by El Couture.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind. As ugly as he can make it, it's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear the gas tank for a long time.
Ferguson's back in half guard. Oh, useful strike on the ground that was. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, how many can he take?
Oh, nice headlock. Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. And that will do it. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Tony Ferguson!
All right, so there he is. All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight championship fight between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson.
You ready?
Well, you can see Dana White grinning ear to ear because a fight that he has put together 5 times on paper will finally be consummated tonight. Round 1 is underway. Khabib Nurmagomedov and El Cucuy Tony Ferguson. 2 of the greatest lightweights in UFC history are finally having an opportunity to compete. Who is going to set the tempo of this fight? Can Khabib score the first takedown? Can Tony defend? Can Tony get off one of those great slicing elbows that he dominates people with? This is a fight full of questions, and that's why everybody's so excited about it. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. And he switches his stance yet again. Oh, and he caught the kick. Archer, there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so there.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he attempted takedowns, he would secure him. Let's see what he does.
Nurmagomedov's going for an arm here.
Oh!
He might get a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
And there it is!
Yo, wow! That was nasty! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission. Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds in the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend, but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion, your winner by submission. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate with the corner. Big finish and a big result here tonight.